Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. And in this video, I thought we would take a look at Terra Luna. They've been doing some interesting things over the last few weeks, and we have been seeing some price movements with Terra. It's an interesting one. Is this its own blockchain as well? I think it is. I'm going to go over this with you because they've got a stable coin as well, which I think is super interesting. I should have spoke about this time ago, but I didn't. But yeah, if this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. How high can this go? Give me a subscribe. We'll figure it out. Before I do so, what am I laughing for? I need to let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market. So please do your further research before you invest your money. That being said, I was checking out the Twitter, it's just, it's good to see what the project's doing and stuff. It looks like here they're looking to do some updates to their ecosystem. Props 116 and 117 have passed, meaning that the ecosystem committee and rapid grants will go into effect immediately. Stay tuned for this. This could be good for the actual community because obviously they're looking to help build it and help people get more involved in it. So this was the first one. I think this was 116. As you see here, right? And it's basically community's pool spend. And I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but just to help you guys understand a little bit about it, they're basically looking to give grant to these communities or committees so they can basically, fund things like sponsorships and it said here something else, hackathons and things like that. I find it interesting because you don't see many projects or, blockchains projects do this. So rapid grants pool fund to be sealed, I'm reading here guys, with an initial 300k Luna to provide funding for teams that would benefit the ecosystem via rapid funding. For example, up and coming hackathons and sponsorships, and where am I? Teams that that the committee would like to expose to the Terra ecosystem heavily. Just watch this because it could open world of doors for many new things and stuff happening on the blockchain space for Terra, right? And this was the second one. I'm going to get into how high I think this price can go and stuff already because, we have been seeing it pump. This one was for, it says text proposal here. Community pool grants are designed to allow teams to make proper use of our community pool by setting actionable milestones to be audited by both the community and Terra ecosystem committee members. Now that's interesting because if you're going to give people milestones that I suppose when you say actionable is, are you showing things before it's, because usually what a milestone is like, especially if you're going to get paid for something, is you say, look, do this first and then if it's done, I'll give you this bit of money and then you can carry on doing this. Now, obviously, with them, they might not be talking about money. Let's have a look here. Grant size, okay, 1 to 30k grant size for the terms of the that are developing within the Terra ecosystem. So I don't know if this is aimed at new people coming into the space, but actionable milestones could be great because it can show that trust towards new developers and new people getting into the space. And yeah, I just think it's a good look. So, and they're saying that that's going to be effective immediately. So big up to them on that one. Terra is interesting. It really is interesting. It says here, the most, programmable, I'm just checking out the website, programmable, can't get it out, programmable, I'm not even cutting it, I usually just keep this in raw, fresh and organic like Tesco's. Money for the internet. Well, pretty much every cryptocurrency is programmable money, especially if you're looking at doing smart contracts, Ethereum, right? But it's still interesting. This is the most attractive one to hold. Why? Because Anchor Protocol allows Terra stablecoin deposits to earn stable yield. This is good. Now, as far as I'm just going to quickly go over to the stablecoin because as far as I'm aware, this is a decentralized stablecoin. At least I believe, right? And if I'm wrong, please drop your comments down below. But and a lot of you guys are probably thinking, well, what's the difference between that and like USDT? Well, USDT is centralized. That means a company or a certain amount of people control Tether. And I've seen instances in the past where people have put like hundreds of thousands into a wallet and Tether's come along and going, oh, I'll just freeze that. Don't mean to laugh, but it's true. And, that's not good. That's not because someone's controlling your money still. Doesn't matter what wallet you have. If you're using Tether, they can control it and block it if they like. Whereas a decentralized stablecoin can't be frozen, can't be locked. And maybe this could be a good look for the future when it comes to taking profits into crypto. Don't outrule this one. I know that they do something like, I can't remember for sure, but it was something like when you put money into them, into the stable coin, I think they take a certain amount through Luna. I can't remember, something like that. I'm going to have to look into it more. But it works out so, you know, your stable coin fund is always going to remain the same because of the equivalent to how they're taking something from Luna. I don't know, something like, I'm going to have to check into that one more. But I do remember looking into it a bit more a while back. It's just, I'm trying to talk about the back end, that's how it works, right? Because every stablecoin has a protocol as to how it works and what they're doing to make it stay stable. But yeah, how high can this go? Interesting. This has had an insane run up over the last few days, weeks, or if you like, because if you think about, you know, we had March, April, May had that disgusting drop. It went straight down to £2.90, which we can call it £3 if you like. And if you got in back here, you're laughing. You know, this is 2020. Look, even if you go right up to January 2021, so banging my chest, you know, 67 pence. Whoever got in over this time period, you've had a good time to accumulate. It went as low as 29 pence. Ross! And it's sitting there like 50 quid. I know, I'm thinking of something else. It's sitting at 17, 18 quid. So, you know, that's a nice bit of gainage right there. If you had bought here, this disgusting dip, the drop was just terrible, wasn't it? £2.90. And you know, going now 369 to, you know, 5 times your money up already. And I think that this can go higher. Matter of fact, I think that, because, you know, this is sitting in 16th place. And I always say the top 15, 20 coins should, in the future, if they continue to perform well, you know, go into the $1 trillion market caps. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but I can see it doing that. But I'll keep it super realistic. I see this going to at least 100 billion in market cap, especially if people are going to be using the Terra USD, because it's going to drive the ecosystem even more, and people are going to want to constantly stay within the ecosystem when it comes to doing stuff, right? Well, I think so anyway. But meaning I would like use Terra USD more than, you know, Tether. It sounds similar, doesn't it? And, you know, this could be a good long-term hold, because you got to remember, should the stablecoin perform well, it shows how strong the ecosystem is. That's going to drive the price of Terra. Just, you know, bear that in mind when you invest. At least that's what I think anyway. It's got its CERTIC audit there, which is cool. You know, one of the best places to get your audits done. I'll go over that in a second, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. £18 is what it is today. It's sitting at a 7.3 billion market cap. And it has roughly, I don't know, it says total supply here, 992 million. Should we call it a billion? Something like that. I can tell you right now what kind of highs I'm expecting. I'm looking at chain links and the the chain links and the polka dots. They all went to like 30 quid, so I can see that. That's in the near future. But long term, I see this, you know, going to do a 10x at least. Times it by 10, you're looking at a 73 billion market cap. I can see that. Like I said, I'm calling 100 billion, but 73 is very realistic. When you times it by 10, you can shimmy this a decimal forward. You'd be looking at £181 price for Terra. For one coin, £181. Now, if you did get in back here, I'm just showing a random place. 17 pence! Ross! I don't mean to say, that's 100x right there, just from there to there. 17 pence I just come across, right? Let's say you had £1,000 back then. And I'm going to be realistic, show you back then right now, because there's some people that have more than what I'm about to show you. This is why I have to do it like this, right? Divided by 17, 0.17. People back then would be sitting on roughly 5,800 coins if you invested roughly £1,000. And that wasn't long ago. That was like 2020-ish. Let me get back. Here we go. 60. That's all I can say. Because what was I doing? I was sitting there playing Animal Crossing whilst it's sitting at 16 pence. Why wasn't I watching Terra? July the 12th, 2020, it was about 17 pence. And yeah, so you would have got this amount. You're 100x already. You're sitting there large. And if you're going to hold on longer, you know, because I believe it can go to this 180, you know, times 10, £181 price. If you're patient, you know, times this by 181, because you sell each one at £181. If you're patient enough to get there, you could become filthy rich. I don't mean to shout at you. I'm just saying, you know, if you're patient, please be patient. If the in it, please be patient. because you really can become filthy rich. That's if you got in back then. Right now, you know, I still see good money to be made. It's sitting at 17 quid, 18 quid now. If you do get in now, let's just come over here, Terra. Let's have a look, because, you know, I tried to work out what 1,000 would be. 1,000 nowadays, you'll get 55.8. Let's keep it real. If you can afford 1,000, and I'll do the £100 as well, because, you know, some people are just more average than others, you know. So you'll get 55.8. Should it hit £181 and you sell each one at 181, and that's super realistic. Even 180, look, that says 179 up, because times 10, right? I'm just looking at this one now. Times 10 is 179. I'll be realistic with you. Keep it super real. 55.8. And the reason I'm showing this is because it's an easy 10x. Times this by 179. It's 179 pounds. You're looking at 9,988 should you get in today, and it goes to a 10x, which is 73. Well, this says 72 because you do times 10, right? 72 billion market cap. What if it does double that? Because it could go to like 140 billion. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. These projects, you know, I do see these long term, and you know, well. The thing is, no one can promise what's going to happen. You know, when you look back in the past, I actually done a video. You have to look at it, the top 10 back then. Where was it? This one here. It shows what it was like what the top 10 coins are like back then. Coins may change, and you know, our coins may not be, you know, this says 16th now. It might be number 3 in the next 2 to 3 years. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there to show you that. Don't outrule it. It could do really, really well. And if it goes to 140 billion, you know, because we're not talking a trillion now. I'm saying a trillion usually. 140 billion would be double this, because, you know, essentially that was 70 billion times that by 2. It's still nice money, 19 grand. But again, it's all dependent on how patient you are to wait, because I think a lot of coins are going to perform really well in this cycle should it continue to perform going upwards, right? The bull cycle. And if it's not this one, fine, give it another 2 to 3 years. Few years. I'm pretty sure the next cycle, these will rise even higher. Because, you know, you're still early to this game. You look at this price and go, oh, but it's £18 for one. But guys, you're still mega early to this game. There's so many people in the world that do not understand crypto or even in cryptocurrency. When people start to understand it and get involved and start diving in, on top of the institutions, by the way, because, you know, they're only looking at the top 5, 10, not even the top 10, they're looking at the top 5, by the way. When they start scrolling down more and looking at these other ones, and then they see Terra sitting there, who's to say that big money ain't going to come into it? You know, just saying, if that does, it's going to cause a spark. You know, people are going to want to rush to get into Terra straight away as fast as they can because they don't want to miss out. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on this. What do you think? Are you into Terra? Drop your comments down below if you are. Let me know what you think on it. I really like the project. I think it's interesting. I would have loved to have got in, as everyone says, I would have loved to have got in back when it was like, where's it gone? I've lost it. Well, wherever it was. Let me change it. I would have loved to have got in back, you know, back in 2020. But yeah, I think it's a good project. It's going to stand long, stand tall, and we'll see what happens. But see what we're seeing here. We want to see this with the rest of the market. It has a disgusting drop, and then bang, it just flies out straight up to new all-time highs. Because that's sort of confirmation to say that, you know, if more can do that, that's going to be more confirmation to say that, you know, this bull market has got a little bit more to offer. So this is what I'm looking for, that sort of, you know, momentum in the price action along all of the coins. We've seen it in a few. We've seen it here. I think we saw it with Cardano, I think, or no, I can't remember which ones. We've seen it with a few of them. I think we saw it Dash. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check again the charts. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. And if you want to become a Patreon, you're welcome to do so. The link is in all the descriptions. You just click a link, click the description, then you'll see the link. And yeah, I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. I'll scroll down so you can see, because each tier does different things. This one right here, exclusive VIP partner tier, that will unlock all my posts so you can see when I buy, when I sell, when I stake, and all that stuff. If you want that little bit more, come over to the Crypto CEO partner tier. This will give you my super alerts. What is it? Well, you get exclusive VIP access to my Telegram group, my private Telegram group. We talk about things way before I even buy it or before I even sell it. This is what a super alert is about, and it gives you that chance to really, you know, dive into the project quickly and make those nice gains whilst we can. So yeah, That was 24-hour chat service and stuff. Well, service. It's not a service. Just, we can talk and laugh and whatnot and learn more because, high-end crypto users are in this space. Look, can't get my words out. They're in the space making great gains with me. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you all for watching. And I'm going to do a shout out to my patrons with the long-ass list. Are you ready for this list? Shout out to Toy Notary. It's time 8. Actually, let me put my phone on silent, on play mode, because if I don't, people are going to be calling me. But let me do that again. Shout out to Toy Notary. It's time for AJ, Fancy63, Clarence Dennis, and look, getting it wrong. Clarence Dennington, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams, Mr. Anonymous, Stuart Chocolate, Carlos Watcher, Damaris, Samuel Stancox, Rahul the God. Listen, I got to do it quick because there's too many. Dante Kennedy, RG, Bizzle, Max, Wisdom? I think Wizard, Manny Sanchez, Tyrone Samuel, Abiola, Rachel Mack, Pamela Williams, Stacks on Racks, Rick, Geoffrey Williamson, Omar Thomas, Cass Manel, Evan Davis, CCP269, Good Feels Nice, Dominique, Peter Stoddard, Eric, Scoop King, Big Up, Semyon, Fatima Price, Shwanda Owens, Tanner McLaren, Josh Wills, Kevin Ward, Sassofi, Michael Keel, I think I said that right, Christopher Hoss, Chris Steed, Snowy, Andrea Harding, Kelvin, William Fox, Esjar, Claudette Hormiliosa, like Wingardium Leviosa, float you up in the air, you best believe, Shakir Hussein, Lamar Lee Seeley, Cody Harris, S, Daniel Hopkins, Cyril, always get that one, you know what I mean, Alexander Forey, Gilbert Baggins, Eric Jackson, Paul Forrest, Power, Russell Cohan, Joseph Marcus, Crypto Mac, give me the gains. Listen, I'm mixing it all up. Vilex, West A, M. Ali, Mo C, Fiat Justin, Mike V, J Faye, Terry JC, Ollie, Orville Broomfield, NASA, Ignacio. That's a sick spell. Listen, I keep seeing Harry Potter spells in your names. I can't help it. G Crypto 11-7, Chris Chico, NM That Man, Francis Loco, Zach Adam, Mansawa, Jem the Jaguar, Marcus Gittery, Exelios. Flick that one that you had, you best believe. I could just imagine Harry Potter. Exelios. Mash up your head. Anyway. Stony Mac. What am I laughing for? John Lowe, Ranjo Singh, Raffle Krupa, Aiden, Ejiki Corey. Just spin you up in the air, Luke Ainsworth. I can see it. Mr. Dura, Anthony Berry, TRG Investments, Ryan Williams, Tucan, Santino, Crazy Gem, Timothy J. Vrusky, Renee, UKMC No Name, Pablo, Lena111, I think that's right, Sunny V, Hanny Abu, Ricardo Vinegar, Shinadu, Oscar Vilgas, Crypto Moon, New to You, Jackson Tepper, bang my chest, Francis Hernandez, Akbar, Jermaine Allen, David Dedigi, Chiquita, look, a lot of tongue twists, John Sandoval, Optimus Poompage, Edgar Cortez, Ramil TV, Kirsten, hello, Mr. Drew, SNCCC, Marlene Daddy Albers, Joshua Asher, Black Ape, Bob Rust, spit on my whole mic, you best believe. Losing my breath. Eloy, Mikey, User X 2019, Black Star, Chiles Creations, Akis Voldorus, mash up your ear. What am I laughing for? Abid Hussein, Moses D. Lopez, Michael, I can't help it. Joseph Samara, I'm going to get a headache after this. Joseph Samara, Neola London, Chris Tap Dance. I will tap dance with you, best believe. Iris, Montreal Ammon, Joey J, Raj T, Brian Reedy, Terry, Cornell Goodman, Matthew Walker, Sarpaint Singh, Dennis Boonman, Mark Peak, Elliot Chill, Royal ID, Hassan P, Makuga. I think I said that right. Monica Matteo, Adam. No, I've got to start scrolling up again. Where am I? Monica Matteo, Adam Allen, Ralph Green, Marcus Dunbar, Johnny Matthews, Arted, Moises Gallery, Mrs. Carla V. What's going on? Rizwan, Akins, Ice Cat. Get it out again. Ice Cat Trader, Connie, Williamson Johnson, Anthony Donne, Carrick. You've never heard a list this long, shouting out people's names. Sitting there for like 5-10 minutes. Karen Danik. I appreciate you, though. It's just so long, isn't it? Are you still here? Drop a like. Kimberly Gearman. All for one and one for all. Cylinder to Schumer, Stefan, PC World. Who used to watch that advert? I used to love that advert. Marky27, Dave, Chris Adlam, Crypto. I gotta have fun with it. Crypto Newbie, Thomas Rodriguez, Golden Bags, Noel21, Jude Tam, Thierry. I think that's right. Joe Youssef, Arif Joy, Danny Rich, Elstein, Carnivore 444, Morgan Culver, Job, Kelpashkamar, Alexis Pagan. I think I said that right. Siraf X. Kevin V, Crypto Hustle, big up. Nova, Mohammed Imran, Ankush Jain, Corey, Mario L, Vanessa Small, Elijah Ailendi, I think that's right. Moinu Hussein, Nadine Jordan, Eddie Laforme, D Wheels, Riyad Midikaso, Hashmatala, I keep thinking of Madagascar. Anyway, Hashmatala, Suraj Rashid, I'm getting there. Eamon D Whaler, I'm halfway, I promise you. Max Sixor. Masixel, Master J, Daniel Brown, Leon Plas, DG Crypto. I promise you, it's so long. Adam Isvan, Theodore Wheaton, LD Vincent Millett, Mauricio Anoop N, Ayman Rizvi, Janetta, Legend Charles Knight, Asa Jones, Duns River, Carrie, Gilbo Blaggins, Jake Ross, Cookie Crumbs, Cookie, I love it. Christian, Lee, Philip Staffer, Fund Me Now, I will sort you out, don't worry. Crypt Dive, Maha Ramadan, I think that's right, Ramadan, yeah. Fiaz Ahead, Jim, Harsha, Bent Henson, I think that's right. Daniel Grigrio, listen, if I get your names wrong, just let me know, drop the comments. Idle Piper in the Patreon. Shark T's, hold on, I'm getting your name mixed up. Sherry T. Zostek, there you go. Deshanavation, Mustafa, Skylark, hold tight DJ Skylark, come in the place with the DJ Skylark, I scroll up my screen with the DJ Skylark, you best believe. I love it. Because she's a DJ, right? Liz Reed, the A-Team / something else. Jacob Madaris, Dave Catho, Richard Harmer, big up to you. Kyle Dawson, JP Deline, I think Deline. Let me know. Joey Shawns, Akeem Banks, listen, there's so many. Michelle Van Den Acker, what's going on, my lovely? Rosemary Hanson, Justin Levin, Via Financial, you can remember, can say Via. Raycorn, Mr. Pauniti, Massey, Tonye Adikibi, I think I said that right. Sear Coins, Kasha Smith, Soul Seeker, I'm almost at the top of my screen again. Theodes, Paulo Baptista, Renton Bacco, Inigo Zibieri, listen, I ain't done this in a while. Stephen Grunfield, I think that's right. RGC Visual, Lee Goodwin, Matthew Wan, Tristan Miles, John Hang, Saif Rahman, May Revel, I think that's right. Laurie Litra, I'm getting there. Alicia Abigus, what's going on? Nima Wambagu, I think that's right. Des, David Lang, Sayita, what's going on? Danny Ruddick, Kenny Brokaw, I think I'm getting there. Aaron Nguyen, Nick Smith. There's so many. Are you still here watching? I'm scrolling down again. Where am I? Nazar, James Snowden. That's like my mouth. Pie. It's got 3 eyes. Mr. Bonds, double starred. Mustaq Dean, Michael Knight, S. Terrell. Look, my eyes are watering now. Nate, Robert, John Carty, Josh Davis, Batch 1, VJ Kumar. You promise you've never seen a name called this long list. I can't even get it out. Fuchs, I think that's right. Devastator X, big up to you. Francis B, Christopher Hamilton, you related to what's his face, Hamilton the driver. Mr. Investor, Irina Lorenzo, I think that's right. Mark Raffle Stepnikowski, yep. Jordan Rutty, Gene Gerard, Gaspar Pestotnik, I think I'm Dr. Robotnik. I love it. Randall Jarrows, I'm almost there. Saif, Matthew Kirk, Peter Butler, Saifi Muhith, I think that's right. Martin Wahenko, big up to you, brother. Hold on, is it Armin? I think I want to say Armin, let me know. Jack Attack, Mirage Shepherd, Jamar Richard So, Valentin, Work Hard, Play Hard, Sean Angus, Mr. Crypto Noob, Theodos Jansen, Cosmic Momos, Block number 21, Adrian Kazoni, I think that's right. Ken Zepeda, let me know, I think it's Zepeda. Aidan Matthew and Andrea Evans, thank you so much. My God, this list is getting longer. Just trying to scroll up now, let me get to the top. Thank you all for becoming a Patreon. Truly appreciate you all. Wow! And I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Cheers!